Hello everyone, this video clip will show you the differences in English accent pronounced by some speakers from different countries. We hope you enjoy.
American English accent.
Let me be very clear. Things are going to continue to get worse before they get better. The memorial we held 2 nights ago will not be our last one, unfortunately. The death toll will likely top 500,000 next month. The cases will continue to mount.
Description of American accent. As in the United States has so many different accents due to different states. So I decided to choose the most neutral accents to present to you. It is called GA or General American Accent. First, GA accent is rhotic. Example, car, bar. The second H sound is presented. Example, half. The third one, hate and both have diphthongs. Fourth, after alveolar consonants, J is variably presented. For example, June, dune, news. Fifth, intervocalic T is tapped. Example, city. When it pronounced, it will be city, city, and butter is butter, butter. British English accent.
Was when you read the script of Brooklyn, did you know it was being sent to you? So were you excited that it was coming your way, or did you just read it completely cold?
I guess it was a bit of both. I mean, I was aware of the story. So I had read the book when I was maybe about 16.
Description of British accent. As in the United Kingdom has so many different accents due to different areas and countries in Britain. So I decided to choose the most neutral accents to present to you. It is called RP or Received Pronunciation Accent. First, it is non-rhotic. Example, car, pot. Second, H is presented. Example, half. Third, hate and both have diphthongs. Fourth, after alveolar consonants, J is variably presented. Example, June, dune, news. Fifth, intervocalic T is glottalized, especially in younger speakers. Example, city is pronounced city. Word pity is pronounced pity.
Korean English accent.
Sarah Perry was a veterinary nurse who had been working daily at an old Jew in a deserted district of the territory. So she was very happy to start a new job at a superb private practice in North Square near the Duke Street Tower. That area was much nearer for her and more to her liking. Even so, on her first morning, she felt stressed. She ate a bowl of porridge, checked herself in the mirror, and washed her face in a hurry.
How different English pronounced? Number one is sound F and F, but in Korea this is pronounced as a P. Her. For example, coffee, but in Korea is copy. Now, look at the diphthong O, but Korean will say O. For example, I say show. Korean will say show. Korean like to pronounce short sound, so they will use short vowel more than long vowel, such as e, a, u, a, o, and sometimes Korean add an extra sound or u to the end of word. For example, if I say stroke, Korean will say stroker.
Philippine English accent.
First of all, I need to stick to my core, which is being passionate about educating people. I am a lecturer, and I've been pursuing this because this education had helped me to have that comfortable life that I and my family deserves. And I want to push people to achieve greater things in life through me. And I know with Miss Universe, anything is possible because I am a...
How different English pronoun. The first rule is, in Philippine English, Words which would have York sound will have S sound instead. For example, leisure in Philippine is leisure. The second rule is the data and S sound are Philippine English lowercase t and d respectively. For example, sing in Philippine is ting, and the word there in Philippine is there. Next is in some words with the sound of lowercase p, it changes to the sound of lowercase f. For example, pin in Philippine is fin. The last one is word that contain with d York is replaced with lowercase d and j. For example, the word jealous, and also in the words that contain with th is replaced with lowercase t and s. For example, the word passage.
Australian accent.
And I think best things come when it's unexpected. Like even in the morning of the show, I was in bed and I kind of, to be honest, was thinking, okay, maybe like tonight, there might not be like a full crowd, but still like I'm gonna have to do my best today, is what I thought. Until we we walked out on stage. We didn't even have time to talk about it, but we were like, and then the music came on and I'm like, oh my gosh. And it took me a whole hour to really figure out that everybody that was standing there was actually looking at us.
How different English pronouns. Australian English is structurally very similar to received pronunciation. Let's see the significant points of Australian accent. First, Australian English is non-rhotic. They don't pronounce r sound before consonants and at the end of a word. Example, morning, hour, figure, there. Interval character is often voicing and flapping to the overlap tab after straight syllable and before unsaid vowel. Example, literally, unexpected, as same as at the end of a word and before any vowel. Example, walked out, about it. Some Australian youth got her stop at the final position. Example, not, but. Showa is frequently used in unstraight syllable. Example, about, today, figure.
Vietnam English accent.
The Vietnam Aviation Business Association, or VABA, has petitioned the government to allow reopening flight routes to countries that have successfully controlled the outbreak of COVID-19.
VABA also petitions Prime Minister Nguyễn Xuân Phúc to implement standards on disease prevention and infection control in air transport.
How different English pronoun. Vietnam English pronunciation is similar with Myanmar, Cambodia, and Africa. The phoneme h is present. Vietnamese sound replace t with something close to the. They have difficulty when pronounce s, t, f, k, s. Vietnamese pronounce k and s the same way. The voiceless of p, t, k are often unaspirated.
Singapore English accent.
This could perhaps be the SK2 of my family. She asked me how come my hand is so soft, although I went to the gym and I should have calluses and all that. I suspect, probably it's due to the dough I'm holding every day. You know, SK2 is also made of rice essence, right? So perhaps there's some connection there. Maybe, the skin can be used for face masks next time.
How different English pronouns. In Singapore, people are from diverse of nationality. People in Singapore mostly can speak English normally, but the language of the nation of Singapore is Malay language. Some of them speak English very well, and it sounds like American accent. Singapore English is non-rhotic and rhotic in some words. For example, there in American English is rhotic. There in Singapore English it also rhotic, but R is not as strong as American accent. Another example, his name is Kerr, but R is silent. A velar plosive consonant, the, its consonant sound. They don't pronounce like T, but people in Singapore, they pronounce the, such as to. In English, people in Singapore, they pronounce do.
We hope this clip will be helpful for everyone who studies different English accents. And we hope you like our videos. Please like and subscribe and turn on your notifications for us. Thank you!